And if you're going to hire a GM, you might as well let him hire the coach. And you hire somebody to run football operations if you're the owner. Or you can try to beat Jerry Jones. What the hell was that? What hell was he doing? Mara doing trying to run football. He picking a coach because this coach reminded him of his son. Well, goddamn, you dumbass cracker. Dumb ass whiteness. Whiteness don't need nothing, man. They don't need nothing. They will stand by their shit. Just like that stringy head did on my job. God did on my job. Talking about he think Mishnu was better than Jalen Hurts. They stand by their bullshit. But niggas, black folks can't do the same. I'm not talking about niggas right now. I'm talking about black folks, man. Why can't you stand by your brothers, man? That's why I'm trying to even things out. I don't really know if whatchamacallit is better. Justin Fields is better than Aaron Rodgers. All I know is that Justin Fields won't get the chance that Aaron Rodgers has. The coaches is willing to work with Aaron Rodgers. I don't think the coaches were willing to work with Justin Fields. Even Tua, the had a black coach. This black coach didn't want his ass around either. He didn't. Oh, in the chat room we got Canadian Ruff is in the chat room. What's up, Canadian Ruff? Canadian Ruff is in the chat room. He feeling good. His White Knights have won. They won their playoff game against the Cheatriots yesterday. So he feeling good. So, what's up to Canadian Ruff? He joins the chat. Oh, Canada. I don't think a black coach should take any of these open jobs. These teams are horrible and in need of a lot of work. And these cracker owners will not give them the time needed to rebuild. Isn't that right, Sid Jack? Ain't that right, Sid Jack? Ain't that right, Sid Jack? Sid Jack said it. Sid Jack was right. You need to realize that this game is bull. And they're not going to give them enough time to do what they're supposed to do with the job. Simple as that. You got to face the facts. Even if you're a black quarterback and you shut up and you do your job, if you're humble and you just go, you're not going to get what you deserve. Like Russell Wilson deserves a better team, but there's no way he's going to be able to get a better team to play for. All the media is talking about him joining the New York fucking Giants. The New York fucking Giants, though, if what do the New York Giants have to make him that's gonna make it any better than where it is better than the place that he was leaving? They don't have no off the line. Gettleman fucked our team for 4 years straight and made sure that the off the line was even worse than the off the line that he had received from Jerry Reese. They want Russell Wilson to go over to the New York Giants. Man, that's some bullshit. What else, Russell? What else they got? Defense. The defense is barely holding on. Patrick Graham's defense was doing way better. Was the best part of the team. And yet they screwed. Gettleman took away all the football players he had. He started with JPP back in the day. Took him away, traded him away for junk. He didn't do anything with those draft picks he had. He did nothing with them. Those guys were not even players. So he had to trade away a defensive player. I forgot B.J. Hill. We traded him to Cincinnati. Ain't got nothing. Hardly some more junk. B.J. Hill was one of the players that we got in the JPP deal. Lorenzo Carter, we had him. He ain't really been doing much either. Gettleman is ass, and they kept giving him a job. And now, the New York Sports Talk guys, now they all disgusted now. I was disgusted from day one when they hired his ass. They all disgusted. Oh, God, he's terrible. Gettleman is a horrible guy. And then they talk shit about Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is terrible. I don't think anybody would take the Denver job at all because and it was that guy. One of the fellas offered WFAN all been doing weekends for the long time. Jody Mack. This dude, his voice is like this. His voice said, "There's no quarterback over there in Denver. I don't want. The first thing I would want to know was if I take that job as well, who's the quarterback going to be? Like y'all got Teddy Bridgewater, 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's a great interception to turnover ratio, really good one. Certainly better than Daniel Jones, suck ass. But you're not going to tell you that, are you? You're not going to down talk him like you're going to down talk Teddy Bridgewater, are you? Sorry ass sports talk guys. And they know that brothers don't like their shit, so they hardly take black callers. And the black callers that go there be all there is one you get see here from Facebook and stuff. They can't wait to throw another nigga up under the bus. I hate sports radio. Hate it. But I'm forced to listen to it because ain't enough I want to hear some type of sports content at the same time. I'm addicted to some type of sports content. So I want to hear about that shit, but at the same time I don't want to hear about it. It's a double-edged sword you get. But I don't watch that football no more. Thank God. God has set me free from the need of watching football. I mean, he didn't set me free from the other stuff. He didn't set me free from oppression, but he got me free from listening and watching football to a degree. I'm getting a phone call. I bet just from some person. Hey, let me see. I'm gonna send her a message real quick. Can I call? I'm gonna say, okay. I didn't get the chance to do that. Can I call her later? Anyway, so we dealing with the snow over here in ATL. It wasn't really snowy. I didn't really see snow stick to the ground over here in East Point, Georgia. Thank God. But they was allowing people to come to the stay at the hotel where we work at. I wasn't doing that. I ain't doing that. I want you staying in the hotel. All they gonna do is work your ass. Give them some cheap labor, extra labor. They can't fulfill somebody else. The other people that clean the rooms won't come in because they snowed out. They gonna have you up there making the beds instead. That's some but hell no. I didn't sign up for the making of the bed. I ain't signed up for that. Football, man. I get tired of football. Yeah, that's what preach on, gentlemen. He destroyed 2 franchises and still deserves no criticism. Yeah. Still receives no criticism. They don't criticize Dave Gettleman enough. Dave Gettleman is just a destroyed constant franchise at 2 franchises in a row. And they let him have they were talking about how they let him, man, he sucked for 4 years and they let him have a retirement ceremony. Man, that's as soon as, did one thing they didn't like, they freaking fired him. And do not pass go. He got fired before the season was over. The brother got fired before the season was over. And like he didn't help to get you 2 championships. 2 world championships. It didn't matter. Get your ass up out of here because you didn't treat our political, you didn't follow our politics. We got to love our quarterback. Even though he's way past his time on the shelf, he's way past expiration, we can do love our quarterback. Eli. And had all the fans was saying that same bullshit. It wasn't like they didn't see what they knew about that Eli was done. It was the fact that they couldn't stand that a brother was taking over the job after Eli was done. They already decided how they felt about Geno Smith well before they took him in the draft. He was decided that they didn't like his ass. He didn't humble himself enough to meet their needs and demands. He didn't humble himself. He didn't kiss enough white ass. You see, at least Russell came to the door. He had a white bitch for a quick moment. But then he switched it out after that. He switched it out. When it came time to, settle down for real good, he got her out, put somebody else in, and they were still okay with it because, he was still pretends to be, he still got that humble thing going on. But they still want him to take these whack ass sucking jobs that teams that's terrible and not ready for him. Teams with no D, teams with no offensive line. That's what he already had just coming from that. So why would he go back to another team that the bullshit that these damn sports talk guys always try to push them on them. Dude's 30-something years old, man. Why would he want to go? He might have like 5 years left. 2 if he plays for the behind our freaking offensive line. The Giants offensive line sucks. Just even worse than the Seattle one. The bullshit that these sports writers and these sports narratives always have for you at all times. Always got for your sorry. But we eat it up and we love that shit. I don't understand it. And they said that baseball is just as bad. I don't really like. Listen, baseball is bad too because you only have like one coach. But the thing about baseball is, at least you making all your money. If they say we signing you to a contract, 7 years, $70 million, you getting 70 years, $70 million. That's what you get. That's what you're getting. 70 years, $70 million. There's no only 70 million, 43 million guaranteed. There's none of that bullshit going on. So get all of it. That's what it gives us. Academics, choosing academics over sports because they can be quiet and out the way and won't have to, you don't have to hear them pandering to white audiences. Pandering a certain opinion, as we always get bombarded with daily. Those folks have they don't care about what lives they're affecting by pandering to pandering to the whites, like Shaq. He doesn't give a damn about how he pays to the whites. So Stephen A. All of them guys. Pander. Ain't every one of them. Pander. That's what you're going to get. Almost every one of them. I don't know how Jalen Rose survives, but Jalen Rose, he's not like he's going to be a big staunch black guy saying stuff, but at least, he pandered. He did that little pander by staying in that bullshit marriage for a year or two. We knew that after a while he was in a bullshit marriage. But there's no way I can speak up for Squirrelander, knowing that Squirrelander means you're going to be, what it looks like to me is that you're going to basically, you're complying to a hierarchy of the system that already exists and is already in place against us. That's why I speak so ill of interracial relationships. It's not that I don't believe that I believe all of them are bad. It's just that I believe that most of them are going to be bad. And have a horrible effect on us. I believe that they are no good.